Hi everyone, welcome to my first Booga Booga Reborn video, and today I'm going to be showcasing BooHub, which is the best Booga Booga script out there. Let me load it up real quick. So when you first load it up, it's going to look something like this. I recommend, before you do anything else, going down to config and setting a show GUI to some keybind of your choice. Personally, I do this key. You can set it to whatever you want though. This allows you to close it and open it whenever you want, and also just makes it easier because the GUI does take up a good amount of space on your screen. While we're here, I'll discuss configs. So configurations are basically specific settings that if you like it, you can save it so you don't have to keep on setting those settings every single time. If you like a bunch of these settings and they work well together and you don't want to set it every single time, I mean, BooHub has a lot of good features, so it's easy to get them lost. Setting these configs can make it easy to recover them every time you restart a session. And as you can see, I already have a good amount of configs already, and I just started using this a few weeks ago. So today I'm going to be going over the item section, and so let me start with Minora. Minora basically is everything around you within 15 studs will get mined if you have the right tool. For example, if I put out a gotta pick, nothing happens. But as soon as I bring out the axe, they all get chopped down. So for targets, critters are basically like shellies, bantos, or like anything that you would consider alive. Resources are the other stuff like stone, gods, trees, stuff like that. Deployables are stuff you put down, and then rubble is what's left after the deployable gets destroyed. Isolate target means if there's a lot, like for example, both of these are right here, it will only target one at a time. So if I bring out the axe and set the target to resources, it took down that first and then it targeted that. Next, face towards just faces toward the target. So when I target this tree, you see I'm not trying to face toward it, but it automatically faces toward the target. Swing animation just makes it seem like it's real. For example, if I come over here and chop down these trees, you'll see that it actually swings rather than it just breaking by itself like it did before. So there's that. Pickup aura is the same thing except for picking up. So if I want to pick up all the logs in this area, I type in log, get out this, and as soon as I just did it right, log, click, get out. Now every time I get in range, all the logs will get picked up. In a private server, it's okay to set the delay to 0.00, but if you're in a public server and you want to make it seem more real, I do recommend doing at least 0.02, just to make it seem a little more real. Pick up chest items is the same exact thing, except you can pick it up from chests. For example, if I have a chest right here, and let me turn off this real quick. Put it up. If I put some logs in here, and I get near here, it will automatically pick it up. But if I don't have the setting on, and I turn it on, it will not pick it up. So you need this if you want to pick from chests, which is useful if you've already set up a base or something and you don't want to pick up stuff from your chests. You can turn this off so you don't pick that up. But if you do want to pick it up, then this is a good option. You can also pick it up if the chest is closed. Let me show you. So I'll put 2 in here. If I turn this off real quick, 2 in here, close it, turn up pickup aura, nothing happens. If I pick up chest now, see, I still get the 2 logs even though the chest is closed. So if you're stealing from someone, this is also another way to do it. Item drop, pretty self-explanatory. I have a ton of leaf pouches, so I'm going to drop 10, set amount to 10. I don't want any delay, and I drop it, and it automatically drops 10. And you'll get a little notification letting you know you're done. If you're dropping blood for a friend or just want to get rid of some inventory, this is a great way to do it and still know how much you're dropping. Item deletion, it's pretty similar. If I want to get rid of all these leaves, turn up the range. If I go near these leaves, they'll just automatically disappear. They won't go into your inventory, they're just gone. This is a good way to, if you're running a farm and you're breaking stone along the way and you don't want that stone to keep regenerating, it's a great way to just get rid of it. Also, if you just want to be annoying, it's a great way to do that too. So items into chests may not seem that useful right now, but when you combine it with a couple farms, you'll find that it's pretty useful. So let me select the chest, and I'll select this chest. You just have to click on it and you'll see that it gets highlighted, and this turns off, which lets you know that it's working. So auto insert items, and I want my logs to go in there. So as soon as I turn this on, items into chest, I'll turn off pickup aura, and then I'll drop some logs, and you'll see they just disappear. Like, you don't see them. Now if I go over here and check the chest, hey, they're in here. So it works out nicely. And that's it for the item section, and that's it for this video. I'll be going over some of the other stuff in the other video, so be sure to watch those too. See you later.